This little Superman curl is not allowing me to be great. Oh, we are live. We live. We live. Let me grab this link so we could put it in the group so that everybody in the group can click the link very easily and join us in the live comments, live chat over here on YouTube. Oh, that was all wrong. Why did you do that? Okay. Oh, okay. I see why you did that. Oh, Shawana barely making it in up in here. All right. Okay. Now we got it in there. We can post it. Okay. So, in case you did not know, if you don't join us in studio like Teray and Heather and Cheryl and Dr. Toya and Dr. Tachi and Dr. LaFera and Shawana, who are in studio right now with me, what we do is we put the link in our group so that our group can easily make it to the live chat for the live broadcast. Speaking of groups, if you are a solopreneur, especially a solopreneur, but an entrepreneur making under six figures and you want to make that illustrious milestone of six figures and beyond, we have a group for you. Go to shaycannon.info/group and join us. It is free. We have 3 pillars of value in that group, and that is we actually build community, we collaborate, we come together, make our businesses better, and make money together. And last but not least, we have transformational conversations about your business growth. So join us, shaycannon.info/group. All right, let's get started. Good morning. Welcome to Unlock Your First Six Figures Morning Show. I am your host, Shay Cannon. It all starts with the blog, and this week's blog is at shaycannon.com/revenue, okay? Revenue, because this week we're going back to strategies, right? Last week we were on some soft skills. You know, they were good, but y'all get to looking crazy when we're not talking about strategies on how to make money. So we're going straight back to how to make the money, okay? So I was thinking this weekend, you know, I'm a vessel. I don't do this thing by myself. It channels through me. And so what it came to me is everybody right now is having problems getting to the money, right? Getting to the money. And I started to make you wait and do a workshop on it. But I said, you know what we can do? We can talk about the 4 places you can go get money right now. You don't have to wait on a workshop. Okay. It's 4 places you can go get money right now. Okay. First place, because it's 4 places. We're going to talk about them all week. The first place is your current clients, okay? Your current clients is a place you can go right now and make revenue, generate revenue, okay? Because your current clients already trust you. They already know you can get the job done. You've already gotten results from them. And when I say current clients, I'm going to go ahead and include past clients in there. I'm just saying people who have already given you money, okay? Because they already know what your value is. There's no convincing involved, okay? They already do all the things where they know you're going to get them to the end result. And so how do we do that? Well, you can do some upselling and some cross-selling at the time of purchase, because when they purchase from you, there's a lot of psychology that says at that moment when they purchase one thing, they can purchase another. That's how those upsells and cross sells work, right? But also, whatever service they're buying from you, you can create the next service that they will need when they finish that service, okay? So you can go right now, and your past clients, you know exactly what they need next. Go ahead and create that and sell it to them. Your current clients, you know exactly what will help make that journey easier. Go ahead and create it, sell it to them. Okay, so you can go right now today and get more money from past and current clients. All right, now that's what's in the blog. But you know, here on the morning show, you get more. So I'm going to give you 10 strategies on how to go back to your current past clients. Look, I made that sound like that was a whole word together, right? Current past clients, your current clients and your past clients to get some money right now. Okay, so number 1, get out the way, Grammarly. I swear to God, Grammarly be getting all in the way. Okay. Identify the needs, okay? And what you want to do is regularly survey your clients to understand their evolving needs and tailor your offers accordingly, okay? You can go right now, okay? Identify the needs, go ahead and sell it and create that thing, okay? That's if you can do it in integrity. Some of y'all, let's talk about that right quick, okay? There is a strategy where you can sell it before you create it. But if you know it take you forever to create shit, don't sell that first, okay? Because we don't know when you're gonna get finished with that. So don't sell that first, okay? But if you know it's something that you can put into creation and bring to reality and bring to fruition, let's say within 14 days, hey, sell it. Go ahead and sell it and then create it. Give them the estimated start date, okay? So identify the needs, immediately create that. Create bundles, all right? I'm creating a bundle for the month of August, all right? Create bundles. You have things right now that you've sold that every one of your clients didn't buy, okay? Prime example, my workshops. Most people on here have bought a workshop before, but you've not bought all of them. There's 1 or 2 in there you didn't get, 3 or 4 in there you didn't get. Guess what? The bundle for this month of 2 for $97 or 3 for $147, just for you. I'm dipping into my current and past clients, okay? To bring in that little added promotion of revenue for August, all right? So you can create bundles. Personalized communication. There are certain clients, okay, that you should be in touch with one-on-one, checking in on them, all right? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I thought about you. Here's something. I want to know what's up with you. I want to know what's the update. How are you doing, right? You could do that one-on-one, and guess how else you can do it? You can do it one-to-many. You could do it in your emails. But the best one is one-on-one. Some of y'all are afraid to use the phone. I know I don't like the phone, but I will use a Zoom. I will, hey, hop on this Zoom. But yes, phone calls. Don't be afraid to call. That traditional marketing, that traditional touch point. Don't be afraid to call and see where people are, okay? Don't be afraid to call. Another one is don't be afraid to call group meetings. Group meetings, right? Think about calling one for the retreat people, since we about to be on our year anniversary for this retreat, right? Might call one for the retreat people. But you know what the retreat people have received from me already? They received an email 6 months out from the retreat. And they said, hey, I know this is where you are. These are your options to move faster, forward faster, right? So personalized communication, loyalty programs, okay? You can definitely put together a loyalty program that rewards repeat business, okay? Rewards repeat. Think of it as like an affiliate program, but they don't get money. Instead, they might get the opportunity for more transformation for less. Okay. Oh, I like that. More transformation for less. Let me write that down. Okay. But yes, so you can do a loyalty program right now today. You can do an exclusive deal for current clients only, where they can get either a discount or they can get early access to something you're about to launch. Okay. I got one of those coming this month, right? I looked at my calendar to go to the end of the year. Guess what I got? Some slots where you can come to Mexico and I can get your business together. Got some slots. Yeah. Look at Teray. Look at Teray. Go on, Teray. Go on, Teray. All right. So exclusive deals. Client feedback, right? You can always send out a short survey and a short little something to get the feedback. It could be 1 or 2 questions in an email, and let them know that the incentive for giving you feedback, okay, could be your next offer. Okay. Regular check-ins. We should be regularly checking in with our groups of clients, okay? Regularly checking in. I can't wait to get my funnel straight to where, depending on what offer you are in with me, there is a funnel associated with it to either push you forward or recapture you if you fell off, okay? You should be checking in. That's the best time to find out what's going on, right? That's the best. Do a check-in. Hey, where are you with it? Last time I talked to you, it was this. Check in, okay? Educational content. I'm thinking about. So August is also Black Business Month, okay? What I understand is not only do small businesses have a hard time, but Black businesses have a hard time. I'm thinking about doing a webinar so that, and I'm thinking about calling it, I wrote it down somewhere. I don't know where I wrote it down, but no, I don't see it. Y'all see, I'm one of them people that got 1,000 notebooks, and now I don't see what I did with it. But it was something along the lines of, it's not Black business, it's just business, how to be excellent with your Black business, something like that, right? thinking about doing a workshop, because it's all about client experience and operations and following up and having processes is really what excellence is about in business, right? But you can have educational content or an educational event, right? Gather people around this content you know they will be interested in and upsell them at the end, okay? Anniversary discounts. I'm having one of those this month. I already talked about that, right? But this is my company's anniversary. But you have an anniversary with your clients, right? My retainer clients have anniversaries. I just said we're about to have an anniversary with the retreat clients. So you might not consider an anniversary somebody that buys a digital product, right? Maybe even somebody that comes in a workshop, but your high ticket people are people that you've done something one-on-one with. I would consider them having an anniversary with you. And I would say it's worth recording, right? Cool beans. Last but not least, referral incentives. You should be reaching out to your past and current clients and asking them, hey, do you know anybody that needs this? Okay. When I launched my offer, the last new offer I launched was Solopreneur Fuel, right? It was built to help a one-man show grow to the capacity where they can afford to get a team or can afford to get some high-ticket coaching or whatever. Because the number one problem most of them say is, I'm not making enough money in my business, right? So when I launched Solopreneur Fuel several months ago, the first thing I did was went into the inbox of my current and past clients and said, hey, this is what I'm launching. Do you know anyone? Right? I didn't even ask them, hey, this is what I'm launching. Do you want to be in here? Because I already know if you identify yourself as having to be in there, you're going to get in. I'm asking you to think about referring this to other people, right? So that was 10 strategies for past and current clients to go and get revenue right now. Identify needs, create bundles, personalized communication, loyalty programs, exclusive deals, client feedback, regular check-ins, educational content, anniversary discounts, and referral incentives. What I want to know, ladies in studio, is which, I'm going to say, couple of these strategies do you know you need to start today to go get your revenue now, okay? I'm going to take a minute to go over here on YouTube. Chantalee, good morning. Keith, good morning. Same question for you guys. Put it in the YouTube live chat, and I'll come back around to you, okay? We're going to start with Shawana. Shawana Kennedy Media. What's a couple of those strategies from the 10 that you know you can use to go get money right now?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you run that list back for me one more time?
Sure. For the final time, let's go through the 10 I just went through when Shawana wasn't paying attention. And so now that I called her name like the teacher, she just wants, no. Stall.
Yes, I'm here. I'm present.
Identify needs, create bundles, personalized communication, loyalty programs, exclusive deals, client feedback, regular check-ins, educational content, anniversary discounts, referral incentives. Now, which one of them can you get a context clue about since you wasn't paying attention when I explained?
Well, because there was so robust, that list was so robust. I know that probably the loyalty program, because I do have some people that have been riding with me for a minute, and they're not only riders with me, they do refer. So really creating something like that to add on to their new renewal, or where they notice, and I make sure that they know that that's not included regularly in their regularly scheduled service, but however, it is because of what they've been giving and hanging with me to do something special with what I produce for them. So yeah, I like that. Definitely going to do that to add to this fall, and really try to work to bringing them all together, because that, what I do, and that's how you do the whole networking thing, something that you suggested a few months ago, and I created the group around the Be Seen, Be Heard, where I took the opportunity to do a webinar. So some of them did have the opportunity to see each other, because that's another way for our clients to know that there's other things that other people do, because they are in different industries. So I plan to do that before this year is out again, to try to bring them all together on video. So yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. All righty. Go get that money today. All right, Dr. LaFera, which of the strategies that we talked about today, which couple of those strategies do you know you can go right now and go get some revenue?
Well, I I'm not going to use your wording because I didn't write it down right now. But the one where I reach out to them and ask them for referrals,
Mhm.
and that's going to be after I do some more education. Again, to remind them like of like what I'm doing and why like they need to work with me on the wellness side of things. I was also thinking about the beauty side too, but like just education, like reintroduction type stuff. So I can go back and get active again with the list because I haven't been very active since the beginning of the year. So those things about like reminding them why they even signed up, and then like what I'm about to do with this challenge for the juicing, so they'll have like um, access to me for like 5 days to get their
Mhm.
life together for back to school. So it's gonna be kind of built for back to school because you were talking about like anniversaries and stuff like that. I think you mentioned.
Love it.
So
Love it. Definitely. I like that, Dr. LaFaro. I like all of that. Dr. Tachi, give me a couple of the strategies we talked about today that you know you can go and get your revenue right now.
Exclusive offers.
Oh, yes.
And I had a question. Did you
Yes.
said identifying needs? Is that
Mhm.
is that one of the way when you said that, were you referring to a way or
Mhm.
was that a method in and of itself?
Both.
Oh,
So what you can do, right, is you can get together like a little focus group, identify the need, and go ahead and make an offer. So that's the one where I said you can make the offer and then build it,
uh-huh, yeah.
but don't do that if you know it's going to take you forever and a day to build it.
Okay, that was what you were talking about with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, then I think also identifying needs.
Cool beans. All right. Dr. Toya, how can you go? I know you're in Brazil. I know. But how can you go get that money right now today using a couple of these strategies?
Yes, unfortunately, I leave today. Oh my goodness, real life is waiting for me. I'm in Florida. But create bundles. My birthday is August 12th, so I've been trying to figure out a promotion to do. So I'm going to do a bundle for that and identify needs.
Love it. Love it. All right. Cheryl, what couple of strategies are you going to use to go get your revenue now from the strategies we talked about today?
Well, 90% of my business comes from referrals and past clients, current clients. And so I can tell you what I do use, and that is
Mhm.
referral incentives,
Yes.
bundles, loyalty programs, exclusive deals, exclusive workshops, and courses. That one really worked for me last
Mhm.
quarter. One of the things I do when I sign a client is I look at where they want to be. We talk about their, dreams and dream goals, where they are, where they want to be. And
Yes.
then I look at the trajectory of my programs so that as we finish one, I can upsell them into the next and so on and so forth. And we usually end up working for about a year. um,
Mhm.
the current client that I'm working with, we signed for a year, but I think I'm going to have to be able to give her something else because she is just moving along like gangbusters. So
Love it.
that's how I do it.
I love that. And Cheryl brought up something that is very important, right? You have to know how your programs fall together, right? So in the first of all, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know on Thursday, y'all let me show my boyfriend in the background the whole time I was supposed to be explaining the document? So what I feel like y'all was doing was being nosy and trying to read my sticky notes so you wouldn't tell me I didn't have a document on the screen. I'm gonna get y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna share my screen. And this time I'm gonna make sure it's the right thing. All right. Let's make sure it's not my boyfriend this time. Okay. So I have as a part of the welcome package when you come into my higher tier coaching programs to let you know where you are in the ascension of the transformation, where you would need to go next. I explain it, right? so that they know where they are, where they need to be, so that they can already be having their mind, hey, after I leave this program and I want more of a transformation or the next level, I need to get into the next program. Okay. So I love that Cheryl put that in there. So thank you. Dr. Toya said, I absolutely need that for my Akashic training program. Cool beans, cool beans. I said it right, y'all. Heather, you heard that? I said it right. Okay. Heather, what couple of strategies from today's list do you know you can use to go get your revenue right now?
So like Cheryl, like 80% of my business comes through referrals. So I already offer a referral fee for people who bring business my way.
Mhm.
But I like,
How often do you check in to ask, do they have a referral?
not as often as I need to. So that needs to that needs to go to listen, Trey.
Yes. Just saying.
Yes, it needs to happen more regularly.
Yes.
And then I think also the personalized communication would go a long way. So I need to do that and then make that a regular thing.
Yes, love it, love it. All right, Teray, which couple of the strategies, thank you for putting the entire list in the studio chat. Which couple of these strategies do you know you can use to go get some revenue right now today?
Well, the first thing I need to do is I need to sign up for that affiliate marketing workshop, and I'm going to watch that whole thing twice, and then I'm going to sign up for that because to me that's kind of a big deal. I need the people in my group making money for me. What I know this isn't on the list, but what I realized, I went through my group and I just was looking at some of my people, and I realized that half of the people in my group were referred in my group by other members.
Yes, we're talking about that tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I was like, oh, it's not that big. It's no big deal. But that tells me a lot.
Yes, it should.
So I'm like, if that's the case, then I need an affiliate. Okay. But anyway, I need to create bundles. I need a loyalty program, and I need to create exclusive deals like early access.
Yes.
I need them to feel
or even early notification, right? Like y'all, when I'm thinking about stuff, y'all know, right? And y'all like, okay. And sometimes y'all rush me, like Dr. LaFera did for that one workshop. I can't remember which workshop it was, but she was like, but when is it? When is it? When is it? So yes, most definitely. Most definitely. All right, let's go over here to the YouTube chat. Keith said he's going to do bundles, anniversary discounts, and brief. He was look, y'all. He said brief feedback. He ain't got time for that long drawn out feedback. He gonna do brief feedback. Okay. Shantali said educational webinars and upselling, getting past clients together, creating services for them, staying consistent with follow-ups. I love it. I love it. This week is all about breaking through that feeling of feeling helpless. My business is not making money. I'm reminding you of things you already know. There's nothing we're going to talk about this week that you probably don't already know. If you want to jump ahead, go to shakehannon.com/revenue and you'll see everything we're talking about. I already told you that tomorrow we are talking about your audience, your tribe, your group. We're talking about that on tomorrow. Let's go to these announcements. And while I'm doing announcements, you let me know, or you start thinking, do you have a question about the category of past clients, current clients, to go get money from them now? Okay. So announcements. If you would like to get the morning show in your inbox, you can sign up at shakehannon.com/show. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a morning reminder to hop on the YouTube chat. Then around early afternoon, you're going to get 2 links, one to the show notes and one to the replay. So you can get the show in your inbox. Even if you show up live, it's a great reference to have just conveniently in your inbox. Okay. Join me in the live chat for my show, Design Your CEO Life, on the Indie Soup Network, Media Network. Shout out to Dr. Tachi. That is tomorrow night, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. For replays of the show, go to shakehannon.com/design. Okay. It's August. It's Happy Black Business Month. I support the growth of Black businesses near daily by sharing my expertise. In fact, The August calendar is out in the free community. So you can join the community by going to shaycannon.info/group. But the August calendar is out, you guys. Also, August is my business anniversary month. 10 years in business, 7 as a fractional COO. So again, workshops will go on sale, 2 for $97, 3 for $147. Like Teray said, I'm quite sure there are a few, if not one, that you missed in there that will make this deal great for you to go back and get that value and transform your business with the strategies that you are missing, okay? I just need to test it out and then roll it out, okay? So by tomorrow, I'll probably be giving you that link. I just need to test it today. All right, and by the way, I found the name of the training I was thinking about doing. It was called Be a Black Business and Be Excellent. I know y'all like it. Anyway, anybody have any questions either on the YouTube side or in studio on how to go get your money right now from past clients and current clients? Anybody have any question about how you can adapt one of the strategies to your business? Have a value add you wanted to add in there? Anything before we get out of here? We got done early today, didn't we? We got plenty of room to talk more.
How can you use regular check-ins to make money?
So, for example, right? I did a check-in with you guys on the retreat 6 months in, right? That's not really an anniversary. That was a check-in. You can do a check-in even with the milestones of a current program that's going. How are you doing? Because what else do you offer that could be a cross-sell to that, right? Often when I have group programs, when I do a check-in, one of the things that you can get is a one-on-one strategy session as an upsell, right? So anytime you are communicating with somebody, it's about them. Where are they, right? Where are you with the transformation? Last time I knew about, it's a conversation. So anytime you're checking in, because on this list are various ways to check in, right? But anytime you check in, you can have something in mind based on what they bought from you last time. Sometimes it's individual, sometimes it's group, but yeah, you can check in. And I would combine some of them too. So I will be checking in with you, seeing where you are, letting you know how I can get you to the next level, and also reminding you, hey, do you know anybody that needs what you got? Yeah. Who beans?
Yeah, so it's like a scheduled sales call. Like it's like an automatic built-in schedule.
It don't have to necessarily be a sales call. It could be a call. It could be an inbox. It can be an individual email, not the email marketing.
But it's an opportunity.
All of it is an opportunity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's like I never even thought of it that way. That's excellent, actually.
Yeah. So I've had coaches to tell me, they were checking in on me, wanting to know how I was doing. You know what I'm saying? They're listening to how I'm doing. They care about how I'm doing, but they're trying to see, do they have something to offer me to get me to the next level? Right. And that can even be, we're at the same event and they walk up to me. Right. So a great example would be, I was no longer in TSP Mastermind when we had our retreat here in Mexico. Right. So at the retreat, I'm sitting there waiting on my steak to get done at the little thing. And Lamar walked up to me and say, hey, how you doing in your business? Now he knows I'm no longer in the program. Right. And so, hell, I ran it down to him. I'm doing this is a transition, whatever. And I already know what's coming next because I do business. So I told him, I was like, yeah, I won't be getting back in the mastermind, but I look forward to meeting you again in the collaborative. That's the 7-figure level, right? So he was like, that's good. He was like, and I like your strategies, whatever. He was like, it's always a community. Let us know if you need anything. So I love that.
Yeah, he did the same thing. I got out of mastermind, but before I got out of mastermind, I had paid for the Cabo trip. Mm-hmm. So I went to the Cabo trip, but I wasn't with the mastermind group, but me and my husband were there. But of course, I was interacting with mastermind, but I wasn't in their events. Mm-hmm. But of course, Ronnie and Lamar see me and they're like, hey, and their husband, and he did the same thing. He's like, so how you doing? What's going on? All right, well, we want to see you. Like, look, don't be a stranger, that kind of thing. Exactly. Like, let's stay in touch, that kind of thing. So, yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, that check-in can look different, right? It's creating the opportunity to genuinely care about where they are and to see if you can help them get further. That's all
Right.
it is. It's a conversation. Y'all know I don't do convincing. I don't try to sell ice to Eskimos. I don't do any of that. If I feel like I can help you get your transformation, then I'm going to present an opportunity to do so.
That's good.
But I'm not a salesperson at all. You can't. I don't do well with that at all. But I can have a conversation because I believe in what I do, and I know that it can transform your business. I can do that all day, every day.
Right.
So yeah,
That's
most
good.
definitely. Cool beans. Anybody else? Even over here on this live YouTube chat, Chantalee, Keith, do you guys have any questions about how to use today's strategies? Are you wondering, is there a strategy you did not list that you're like, how can I use that one in my business? Anybody else in studio? I'm surprised Shawana don't have a question. She over there distracted. She got to be. Ain't no way Shawana paying attention and ain't came off this mic, especially when we had a whole almost 75 minutes left. I know Shawana ain't paying attention at all. Okay.
75 minutes left.
I'm just saying, Shawana be like, it'd be one more minute. And she'd be like, hold on, let me talk through it while I think. I'm just gonna keep talking while I think of something.
Shawana all day. So the personalized communication, I saw that as an added bonus. I didn't see that as a way to create, because to me that's part of the check-in. So how is that different?
The check-ins are different, right? Like a check-in is I would say is specifically, I'm gonna say a check-in is gonna be specifically around something, right? But a personalized communication, it doesn't have to be one-on-one, just like the check-in doesn't. It could be group, it could be to your email list. So every now and then, you just need to have something that you know is a pain point of your people and you talk about it. Or something that's around the transformation that you know they want and you talk about it and you give them an opportunity to work with you to get to where they want to go.
Right.
So like I said, in this list, there are different types of check-ins, right? But I specifically pulled out the different types so that y'all won't be thinking one type of check-in and then all of that covers check-in.
Got it.
So we could say identify needs, personalized communication, client feedback, regular check-ins are all the same, but you see how they're different.
Right. Whenever I think of personalized communication, I'm thinking of like using their name, using their, their business, specifically their clientele. But when
it could be that, or it could be what I did with y'all on the retreat was a personalized communication. Y'all are similarly situated, so it's personalized to your situation.
Right. But I mean, that pain point in that transformation, it like hits home. That strikes a nerve to the point where it's like, wait a minute, I need you to help me.
Yeah. Which is why it's so important. People be skipping over their ideal client persona. But the reason why they don't know what to say to their people is because they didn't take the time to flush out 20, 30 aspects of that client. They don't really live and breathe that client, which is why they can't sell to them.
Right.
Which is why when they do a message, it doesn't resonate and people don't self-identify and say, hey, that's me. Right? So one thing about y'all is I know your experience inside and out. So although I'm a vessel and I'm getting messages, I know what's going to resonate. Soon as it comes into me, I'm like, yeah, that right there, right now. That's right there. So I'm excited to even reveal to y'all, what we talking about this week. You know what I'm saying? And even some of the things where y'all might have thought it was this gonna be her first week missing. I know when I was talking about executive functioning last week, I know y'all was like, what the heck? I mean, I love her. I'm gonna support her. I'm gonna show up. But what the fuck is executive functioning? What is she talking about? But when we got into that conversation, though, baby, y'all realized, oh yeah,
No, that's not what we think, Shay. Because whenever you come up with topics, we're like, Shay is our big sister and she knows what's good for us. We're going to tune in regardless. Am I right, Heather?
Boom.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we've been rocking with you long enough. We already know that you know what we need. But
with my executive dysfunction,
right, that part.
And that was why I missed last week because I could not have gotten my shit together if it was delivered to me tied in string. like at all. So
So the
It's
thing
okay.
is,
It's
say the
okay.
first thing on this list is identify needs. So that's key for, we can't do any of this until we identify the needs. So that's
Exactly.
key right there.
Exactly. And
Period.
it's encouraging you to have conversations to identify. You don't have to always pull it out of your brain, right? Have conversations to identify the need. Keith said, I'm always a thinker. Thank you, Keith. Shantali says she needs loyalty program ideas and inspiration. So Shantali, when it comes to loyalty programs, what you want to do is make sure that you have an offer that is their next step or that will always help, right? For example, pick my brains and strategy sessions are always going to help, right? It's one of those opportunities and offers that I have that it don't matter where you are in your business. There is something operationally, business growth wise that I can help you with if you just pick my brain, right? So for you, you want to first have something that's evergreen that will always help so that you can offer them that type of thing as repeat business, right? One of the things I've added into my membership, it's a productivity membership, but what I'm adding in there for everybody, let me go over here because I was talking to them just last week because I before I told y'all what I was adding to the membership, I actually sent them a note to tell them how I was up leveling the membership. Okay, what's wrong with Slack? Why it's not coming up? Okay, and so I let them know that one of the things that I'm putting in place is a monthly and quarterly goals challenge with recognition and prizes, right? So they're going to get some badges, they're going to get some gift cards, they're going to get some 15-minute pick my brain and even execution hours. I'm going to hire a VA on your behalf to help you. So why? Because I need you to actually be productive so that you see value in the productivity membership. None of them, I ain't gonna call no names. One of them is on camera shaking her head, but none of them, right, are really using the program to the extent they need to. And so what they're doing is doubling down on the problems that they had when they joined the membership because they're not utilizing the membership, right? So to get you to utilize the membership, I'm putting some stuff in there that are going to be of value no matter where you are in your business. And so that's why I would tell you to start, Shantali. Figure out what you can offer, right? I know you do brand stuff, so maybe a brand audit, maybe a personalized brand strategy, something like that for the loyalty program, because the loyalty program is for people who do business with you time and time again. But if you don't have anything they can buy time and time again, you kind of don't have a program. So I hope that helps, Shantali. Did that inspire a question from anybody else in studio? To Ray and Heather and change places on my screen. Y'all know I'm too old for shit like this. What y'all doing? One of y'all went off camera and came back. To Ray.
Oh, I did. My husband asked me a question.
Hey, husband. So yeah.
No, I'm just saying like that part about the incentives.
Mm-hmm.
That a light bulb just went off.
Yeah.
Because identifying the needs. I need to get my women to date. They're scared to date. They won't date. They're tired of dating. They hate the idiots. And I need them to meet men. I need them to keep dating, but I need to create an incentive program. Yeah. I need to give them prizes. I'm like, okay, it's the beginning of the month. I need you to date, go out and meet 3 guys this month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can roll your eyes if you want to, but if you meet 3 guys this month and you can track it and you can, you know what I mean, journal it, you get a prize at the end of the month. You need to meet guys, but I have to get them to do it. So that part.
Most definitely. And again, y'all know that when I decided that I wanted to grow this tribe, I did a bunch of research on community building. But one of the disturbing types of researching I did was on cults. Cults, C-U-L-T-S. Okay, don't let the Alabama get in the way. Cults. And so one of the things that you need to do also is you need to highlight the people that are doing what you want them to do. Sometimes, so what the occults do is they make them leaders, right? They're always, picking them out and highlighting them as having done something good. Now everybody in the court want to be like that person, so they go and they do what that person did, which is follow your programming. Yep, most definitely. You can even have somebody come in who is dating, who don't need what you have in that aspect, and telling them the stories about, how it was hard for them, but they got over it, what I'm saying? And these are the rewards they reaped, and how, it's kind of like one of those things. You ain't never going to be ready. So you just got to do it. Right.
So I was talking to my husband about that over the weekend. Raven, we know Raven.
Raven, the attorney Raven.
The attorney, Raven Willis, and from Mastermind, how she's been dating all this. She's been putting her dating shenanigans on her page for the last couple of years. She's not in my group. I don't know if she has my book or not, but she is with this guy. I'm surprised that he hasn't proposed yet. She is crazy about this guy, and this man adores her. And I want to interview her on my group. I told my husband that. I said, I want her in my group. I want her to, she doesn't need to be in my group. I want to interview her because I want her to talk about her journey. That's exactly what I told him over the weekend.
Exactly.
I want her to talk about it because she's crazy. Like, you see them on vacation and they're in love. She's crazy about it.
I love it. I keep shrinking, y'all. My chair, I don't know. I might need to get.
I noticed that. I'm like, why is she so short? I only see her forehead.
Because this chair it's like the air is going out of the chair. Dr. LaFera, you driving, but I saw you come on camera. I don't know if you wanted to say something. We can wait until it's safe for you to come off. In fact, I can send you an old ask to unmute so that it is very prominent for you to unmute if you want to say something. But yeah, so all of these things are all about ways to go back to your past client and your current client, see where they are, and see how you can support them to the next level. That's all that conversation is. Because again, I'm not a salesperson, so I don't really teach y'all how to sell, right? I'm not really a salesperson like that, but I can teach you how to have these conversations that are sales conversations, but they're actually opportunity conversations, right? So yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all it is. Dr. LaFera scaring me. Is you on? Lord, I'm gonna say DM me when you get to where you going, Dr. LaFera, because Lord have mercy. That's scary. Anybody else? Look, anybody else want to talk and get Dr. LaFera? So look, a minute to maybe unmute. Again, I told y'all Shawana over there doing something else. That's why she didn't know what we was talking about. Well, all right, we're not gonna prolong it, y'all. The studio is closing in 5, 4,